pre-recorded. And what I'm going to do real quick is the readings were real long last time I did them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break them down. Okay. So the first one I'm doing is love. Okay. So this is for the general sign Gemini. There was a big amount of response for Gemini, so they are first. Okay, February 2022, Gemini. Okay. We've got the Runner card. We've got the Phoenix. Let's see what else I can get here. All right. So what is the focus for, or what will Gemini be looking at in the month of February for love? This small group of Gemini, it is about the Runner. This is some kind of karmic relationship. It's either soulmates or twin flames. And we've got the Runner card, and you have to forgive me. I do art, so it is what it is. We've got the Runner, okay, fear of intimacy, listening to ego, okay. I really feel this is just represent person, the Runner. I feel it's like the Runner and Chaser relationship. And I do feel like it's either twin flame or soulmate. That's what it feels like. And I wouldn't be surprised if it shows up in here too. Then we have the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, new, changed mind. That's what sticks out to me. With these being set up here, this feels like this has already happened. So I'm going to set this up here. So at one point, there must have been some kind of falling out. Yeah, definitely. Had to have been some kind of falling out or misunderstanding of some kind. And now we have the Dragonfly. What happened? And this is not necessarily, this right here feels more like I'm recording this in January. So whenever you guys read this, then, once the way I look at it is when you're getting on there and you're looking at readers and stuff and you come across one that's right to you, it could be, it doesn't matter what month it is. If you watch it right then and there and it feels right, then that's a message you need to hear right then and there. Okay. So anyway, this right here feels like the past. This is something that's already been gone through. It looks like as far as this is rising above this. This has already happened. This is the past. So being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So I feel there was a changed mind here. All right, let's see what else we can get here. So I think this is not necessarily what necessarily is going on in February. I think this is something that's still going around in Gemini's head. All right, that feels correct to me. All right, we've got keys on a ring, many options, decision, and it doesn't feel like many options. There could possibly be many options in your life. And like I said, and you guys know what cross watchers are, it's where you're a different sign and you're watching the Gemini sign to see if you can see what's going on. However this applies, you guys can reverse the roles here. Anyway, there was a decision, and I think this does not feel like it's been complete yet. A decision is coming and has to be made. And this is what's going around in February. And I'm seeing February, I keep seeing the 28th standing out massively, but I'm also seeing the February 12th for some reason. But anyway, it has to do with the decision. So I think around February 12th, I think this is already on this group of Gemini's mind, but I also feel that it's really going to come to the forefront. Now, we're going to set this over here because we're going to find out what that decision is. But first, let's see what else we got here. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. Okay, you know that saying, I have got the saying that people are, when you meet somebody that is good for you, they are perfectly imperfect. Okay? They are not perfect in any way, but they're perfect for you. Okay, so for this group of Gemini, this is what this situation seems to be. All right. And then we have the engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. If you guys are not engaged or married already, this could possibly be an engagement. I feel this is already a partnership, and it looked like it came back together. Like I said, it shows the Runner. It wouldn't surprise me if it shows me in here once we get a little bit more into it. Partnership, okay, it could just be dating, a commitment. All right, so this could be going from, say if you're dating, it could be going from the dating stage into a commitment of some kind, could even lead to an engagement ring. Because this other person makes you feel complete in this union. All right. It's kind of like this group of Gemini. You are not sitting here going, okay, well, I can be fine by myself and stuff. This is not a I have to have somebody. This person completes you. And for me, I drink it's another half. So we've got the runner right here, and I keep seeing the chaser in my mind. So that tells me right there that, yeah, this is some kind of karmic. And I really don't even know if it's karmic per se. I think it's more soulmate or twin flame, because this person is kind of like your other half. It's kind of like you. It's kind of like, how do I explain it? Say if, oh goodness, say you're really good at, oh, I don't know. Let's think here. Like, I can do crafts. I do a lot of crafts, and you guys can see that on my YouTube, and that's why my fingers look so pretty. But anyway, I do stuff like that, and let's just say that the person that completes me may not do the exact same things, but they do something that I'm not able to concept or understand, or do, like with my art. There's, the other person may not be able to do that. How do I explain this? Complement each other. What one can't do, the other makes up for, and vice versa. It's not just one-sided. Okay, so over here on the side right here, which is going with the runner and the phoenix, we've got sabotage, rebuilding. Okay, and working on it. Okay, I don't feel like reading any other words. The hammer. What do you have to do when something happens in order to make it work correctly? What do you have to do? You have to basically knock it down with the hammer and then build it back up the way right. What's right in your eyes, perfectly imperfect, right? Okay, so this is sabotage, rebuilding. I don't think it's a repetitive thing. Persistent, yes. I think it's something that you've decided, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want to do. This is who I want to be with. So I'm going to work on it. We're going to start rebuilding. All right. I want to go back here to keys on a ring. Any options, decision. I don't feel it was a one-night stand, not in this group. Okay, but it's many options and decision. And what stands out to me is the word decision. And I know my fingers are terrible, but I told you I'm an artist. That is resin. It's all over. But I couldn't get it off. I wanted to get these out. All right, we've got the next card is date. All right, so you could possibly just be dating this person at this point, or you're going to be taking and meeting someone new, or after a time of period where you have ended a relationship, you've decided you're going to get back out there. Okay, but it could also say talking and setting a date. Okay, which also comes to the engagement ring. This feels very strong to me for some reason. Okay, but if you're not even dating right now, it looks to me like you're going to be getting back out there. All right, so tell me about keys on a ring. Decision. What is this decision? That's kind of what I want to know. What is that about? What I say? Wedding rings. Okay, so this is most likely for a group, and I'm going to put this over top of the engagement ring here. This is most likely for a group of Gemini who are probably already dating somebody, or they're already engaged to this person, and they're getting ready. They're making a decision, and they're kind of sitting here quietly within their own head in February about this. But what is the end result? What do they think about this person? Wedding rings. Okay, so that for this group, that's what it's going to be about. Taking that next level. I think it's going to be very quiet. This person is definitely a soulmate or a twin flame. Do you see the mirror? Okay, the runner, the chaser will be mirroring each other. This person is very similar to you. I want to put that up there. And we've got the axe. So there was a breakup and separation. All right. Silent treatment, abandonment. This is how abandonment, that kind of sticks out to me. That is exactly how Gemini was feeling. And I want to put it up here. Okay. But I don't really, it looks to me like this is not, it was not a done deal. And with the sabotage and rebuilding, so there's a lot of work on it. And like I said, this person is perfectly imperfect for you. So therefore, you're human. They're human. So either somebody jumped the gun on something was misunderstood, or, just human nature, Okay, so if this has not happened yet, and this sounds like you, it's going to talk about basically, it's kind of like tearing down an old foundation that wasn't quite working. It was more stale and stagnant. But the only reason for that is I'm not seeing the words here, but I'm seeing lack of communication. I think it was more of like, not that the other person, whether it's you or the other person, did not talk about stuff. I don't think they knew how. So, and I actually think it's from both parties. I don't think it's from just one. Yes, see, we've got the mask. And the math tells me both parties, and Gemini is dual too. So this is not showing true feelings, hide, pretending. Okay, I don't feel it was gaslighting here. But how does Gemini really truly feel? And this is mutual. This is two different people and they feel the same. That's what I'm saying. And runner chaser, this is either soulmates or it is twin flame. Okay. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Okay, so somewhere along the lines when this happened right here, this where it was the axe and the breakup and separation right here, and there could have even been silent treatment at one point. You both were mirroring each other, behaving the same. All right. But now it's kind of like there's no growth from this, from whatever had happened. All right. Falling in love, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection. So it was kind of like a light bulb. I don't feel it was in both. I think one, there's with the runner and chase, and there's always one that's kind of more ahead as far as emotionally and knowing, kind of feeling love. Okay. So there's definitely one that felt it before the other one or realized it or wanted to accept it. Okay, and I think that's kind of what happened. We're looking at the runner. Okay, so let's get on and what happened after this. This is the past. Then there's sabotage and rebuilding. And this is what Gemini, or it could be vice versa, but I feel it's Gemini in the background. What are they doing? They are thinking about a decision about, okay, we may be dating. And you could be meeting someone new. You could even be getting back out there after an end of a relationship. But stands out to me as plan and set a date. For this group, Gemini, I feel that this is definitely a decision has been made. They're getting that way. They know they're not going to find somebody like this again. I mean, this is not this is not something that you just see every day. Okay. All right. What do we got here? So anyway, after the sabotage and rebuilding, then we had, and you know what, and with the communication, that's what I'm like right there too, lack of communication. There's also, we've got the seduction card. So after sabotage and rebuilding, and working on it is what sticks out to me. There's definitely attraction and flirting within here. And here's the word dating again. So most likely probably dating, or, there could be engagement. It could have already stepped up, but I'm not feeling that. It's either that or this is a group of Gemini who have just come out of a relationship and they're thinking about getting back out there. Okay. I don't feel hooking up third party interference applies here. If it does, then apply it how you will, but it doesn't really feel like that to me. It feels like I'm bringing dating. This is where they're setting it right now. Okay. After being heartbroken. All right. But it looks to me not just Gemini, but both parties have decided to move on from this painful past of this misunderstanding or miscommunication. And now the communication lines are opened up even more. So now, receiving what you need, arriving, moving on from this past. And you could be moving on from a person. Like I said, apply it how you will, but I really think this is moving on from that issue. That's what it feels like. Yes, here it is, talking. Here's the talking card. Interested, conversing more, awaited messages. And what sticks out to me here is it's not just conversing more. It's actually being, instead of somebody sitting back or both parties sitting back waiting for the other one to talk, there's actually engagement. There's actually talk. There's actually some kind of opening up and understanding. I think there was just some kind of, I don't know, how do I put this? There was definitely some kind of wall. I don't know if it's walls. Yeah, maybe there were walls. Not intentional. I don't believe Gemini or the other person or both were actually intentionally doing this. I think they just had their up in their heads is what I got. Okay, so interesting in conversing more. Awaited message arrives, text, call, email. Okay, I don't feel it's hovering. Not for this. So, yeah, let's see. Awaited message arrives. A text. What did this come about? The endings bring new beginnings. You have the coffin, growth, change, liberation, transit. So there was a changed mind or minds. I don't feel it was just one, but it was multiple. And what was the change mind to? Have faith, love is coming with Cupid's arrow, surprise invitation or meeting. You may have had hesitation about this, but you know, with the runner, and I'm surprised the chaser has not showed up. Yeah, there were all kinds of thoughts in this. I don't even feel like reading the words because they're not very positive on here. The golden mirror, it's talking, this is more like the negative aspect of it, because you know what, Cupid's arrow came along again, because this is something that is definitely not a done deal. Self-absorbed, well, yeah, actually that's what yeah, okay, self-absorbed, for whatever reason that popped up. So there was some kind of grumpy feelings, I would have to say. So we've got, and what happened after this? Okay, so what did you decide to go ahead, or the other party did, to ascending above this, transcending obstacles, learning expansion. So this learning thing for either one or both parties, okay? All right, preparing for a union. Then the love call came. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So let's see here. You both have extreme, insane chemistry between each other. This says new love. This could be a new love, but I feel like this is something that has not ended and has restarted. It's kind of like it has ended the old way of doing things, and now it's opened up to a new love, a new way, and being able to love properly. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and this could be a new person. There is great passion within this union. And at this point, it's either you or both, or I want to say both parties. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Your message is to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So yes, this is one that it looks to me like it didn't end, or if you have just recently got back out and dated and you have met somebody, this could possibly be the one. And who is this person to you? Did I not say the runner and chaser? Calling in your soulmate. So this person is a soulmate to you. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring you together. So with it being that type of relationship, and again, I will apologize for my fingers, but I do a lot of art. So it will always look like I have been digging in the dirt. So I want to get these out. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help you bring you together. So it's do you see how they're looking above? You know, one's looking up and the other, they're both looking up, but one's really just reaching out now. Okay, so if somebody was closed off, they're not as closed off anymore, and this relationship can ascend beyond what it was before. Who is this person? Your soulmate. Okay. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if you're looking for an answer on that, there's your answer. And like I've told other people before, and I'll take that one too. Yep. All right, that's all I feel like doing on that one. When it comes to soulmates, I've had people, I've had people in the past that would be like, you know, you only have one soulmate. No, I disagree. No, that is not true. You can have soulmates that are friends, family, lovers. It doesn't matter. There are multiples. There's not just one. It's that person that makes you complete. You know, it's kind of like when you come together, you're your best you. When you're apart, you know, you can still get on with life, but you're not complete, if that makes sense. It's not like you have to have this, but it makes you the best version of yourself. And you guys teach each other, you know. It's kind of like what you would normally not put up with somebody else in a relationship, you would with this, because it's a learning experience. And sometimes not all soulmate relationships are like that. I am not an expert by any means, but I have seen this before. And I'm telling you, it's just, you guys are better together. That's, and you both feel this. This is not something, and I don't feel that, I think in the past it had been hidden between the two. I don't know if it was worried about overstepping boundaries or didn't know what the boundaries were. But now, because of what has happened here, sabotage and rebuilding and stuff, now making the effort, giving the relationship a chance, and trust, because either one or both parties have some serious trust issues. And I think after, and it feels like after whatever this was, and that's why there was this separation, I feel, because it was like either the person didn't trust in themselves or they didn't trust within the relationship, which that doesn't feel right at all. Because I do see nothing but great love here. All right. I think there was just misunderstandings. I think the communication lines need to be opened. All right. I want to, let's see here. So your focus in February is you're quietly, I mean, you're sitting over here looking over everything. And I gave you those 2 dates. Once I get dates, it kind of goes out my ear, and I don't remember them all, so you have to rewind those. But basically, the end result of this is not just some dating thing. See, we've got the engagement ring and the wedding, okay? So this is not just a, hey, let's go date type thing. You could have been dating for a while. You could have been engaged for a while. You could have been single and you're getting back out there with the dating scene, and you do meet the person that is your other half, okay? But in February, there's a decision that this group of Gemini, and it feels like Gemini, is quietly thinking about. And what is it? The end result was wedding rings. Okay. All right. So ask help from others. And we've got helpful people. Okay. So this could be Gemini who's opening up to other people. And actually, you know, maybe, what is this? Yep. Okay. So this is about a union. That's definite. Helpful people. So there are people that you can confide in, whether it's friends, family. I mean, for me, for this one right here, I feel like this is not, there's not like a huge group of people that you would open up to, but it does say you can ask help from others, helpful advice. Okay, so I don't know. These do not, I don't know why, but this is, I guess this is a hint to tell you maybe possibly who. I've done some other readings, and there was another sign that had this. We've got reconsider, no. Okay, so there was one, I can't remember which sign it was, but it was like, reconsider, no. Wait, no. Or something along those lines. Okay, I had just got those through. It was for like the week long. Okay, so that might even be a hint for you. I'm not sure. This doesn't feel like Gemini themselves. Okay, this feels like the other person, you know, in the past. And I feel like putting it over the past here. All right. What is going to be the end result? Because there may even be some fear and wondering, because it almost feels like with Gemini or possibly this the other party, it could be both, that actually have quite a stormy past. And I am seeing a storm in my head. But with the two being together, and this was a learning experience for not just one, but both, when it says the runner and people were marrying each other. It was basically a separation card. The end result here, it was a learning experience for both parties, I believe, and both have grown from this. Okay. We've got the end result for Gemini in this love union is success. And with the word trust in there too, this is something that even if there is, even the word trust, even if there is anybody who does have trust issues, I don't think it's necessarily towards Gemini or vice versa. I think it's more they're just not being able to use to trust anybody. That's what I'm getting. And so it's a learning. This is a learning thing, and they're learning together. But the end result is success. What is this success? The end result is wedding. Okay. And then we had engagement ring. So however that applies to you, and your message for you, Gemini, about this union is no need to worry. Now, like I said, this is for a small group of Gemini. If this doesn't sound like you, then maybe perhaps when I do the Valentine's, I'm going to try to do the Valentine's reading. Perhaps when I do the Valentine's reading, maybe it'll be for you. Okay. I am going to be doing the regular reading soon after this too, that has to do with business and life. And if it pulls love into it, then so be it. Okay, guys, these are just real short ones. Like I said, my name is Barda from Roosters Peacock Tarot here on YouTube. I am also on Facebook on Roosters Peacock. I am a psychic. I have been a tarot reader for over 27 years. I'm an artist. I like to do a lot of art. Excuse me. I'm an herbalist, aromatherapist. I like to keep busy, but this is one of my favorite things here to do. So if you guys like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell because it'll notify you when I come on or when new videos are uploaded. And then I will be posting information for the TikTokers who come over to my side to take in to Roosters Peacock Tarot on YouTube, so that you guys can sit here and keep up on the videos, okay? Because I'm also on Instagram as well, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to pop off here. That was Gemini's reading for February. This is the love reading for February 2022. All right, guys. Talk to you later.